I think you are at a part in your life where you are taking action and movement with purpose. You're putting effort into the motion and into your intentions. You're making your choices from an empowerment place, in a thoughtful place. Yang energy, second time that's come out, I do believe, this week. We have to return to action, not inaction. Not sitting down, standing still, not regretting the past. Moving forward, the powerful move. Going forward, embracing the passion. Going to the edge and experiencing life the way we're meant to. There's beautiful stars in this card as well. Yesterday we had very much the fire in that teacup. What's it called? Inferno in a teacup? Fire in a teacup? It's escaping us right now. Poised again, but now standing on a pedestal of her own making. These are gorgeous cards, and they're all about you, your personal journey. Every single one of them are on their own. But are they really? You're never alone. Jane only realized long time in her life, long time down the road of her life, that she had never ever been alone. But the part of her that felt alone for the longest time taught her some invaluable lessons about being strong within herself. It made her very, very powerful. Not only is she on the edge, not only are you on the edge, you now have wings to fly. The transformation is about to take place. The transformation is complete. It's only waiting for you to say so. Your phoenix is rising. Jane's reminding us of the beautiful charms, so let's do that. Watch your ears, it's going to be loud. All right. The rune of rebirth, as previously mentioned, the phoenix, the perseverance, the coming past the conflict of things, the being alone, The understanding that this was not time wasted, but time strengthening what you needed to learn to be who you are today. The grapes of the Nine of Pentacles. You do constantly work hard, and it's not in vain. You're actually working towards something. Love, a constant reminder of what's important, the vibration that you should always be striving to achieve. It's important not only to receive love, but to give love, a hand with a love outstretched. It's a give and take. It's the Six of Pentacles as well. Love and be loved. Synchronistic right here. Of course it is. So both of these match up together. The J here is for Jane. But it's also for the beings and the guidance that you are receiving as you're going. And we're not talking about Jane the Reader. We're talking about, we are talking about Jane the Reader, but we mean your guidance system, your spiritual connections, your guides in your life. Love, again, very, very strongly being demonstrated in everything that you do. The shell, open when not in danger and closed when it feels danger. The shell is an important organism and very much part of who we are. The intuition that comes in to help us know when we need to walk away and when we need to open up. The Hamsa indicating protection, brought in by guides and intuition. That's why when we get gut feelings, we call them gut feelings, but they're intuitive hits letting us know, yes, no. It's a protection from spirits. It's a protection from guides. Live the life you love. An indication for you to continue going and striving with the Page of Pentacles to move forward in your life. To not stay immobile and scared. The cherries, showing the cherry on top. The things that you have to really bite out of life. The very best of life is waiting for you. Especially now. Don't hesitate. Bananas, fruits, going with the cherries and the grapes. It's all about your hard work. It's all about being fruitful. Look at all these fruits. Being fruitful in your life. The cross, representing the not just the conditioning, but the stability that some of the early foundations in your life have brought to you. Even if you no longer practice or believe in those foundations, some of them were building blocks to where you are now. Building blocks, that's the word. Those building blocks are now the thing that's giving you flight, that's helping you take flight. The dragonfly representing the beautiful help from guidance from past loved ones. The pentacle, again representing worth, is again with all of these fruit. You have so much available to you. You now just need to be in the right mindset. It came in with the dragonfly You are always in my heart. Past loved ones not leaving. We are all part of the same source. We are all one. Some of you need to be constantly reminded that sometimes there's very little difference between guides that are angels and people who have passed. They're all a support system put in place to help you move forward. The fairy in the star, reminding you that the wishing upon a star when you're young, the innocence and the wonder and the hope, the feeling of wonder and hope. Just such as this card, the poise card, the one that's being uplifted. Don't miss out on opportunities. Look towards the future without living in the future or always hoping for better. Don't stay in the past, regretting missed opportunities or regretting things, just regretting anything. If there's room for you in the now to fix past things, do it now. If there's room in the now to recapture or rediscover things, opportunities that you feel like you might have missed, you can give it a shot now. Nothing is stopping you. Just remember that you might still be disappointed at things if you're trying to recapture, because it always looks better when you're looking back. We forget a lot of details as humans of reasons and things and why we don't do certain things. It's just the way it is. We just can't hold on to everything. There's a reason for that. What is most important is the infusion of power, of love, of compassion, of a positive pace forward. Absolutely. All right. So I'm going to put these here. Okay. Indicating the work that we were speaking of. Work towards the thing that bring you happiness and joy. Live in the now. Less in the both directions of the past and always hoping for something better in the future. Your goals are to adapt what you can in the now. Make the best of everything in the now. Don't make a bucket list. Live your life so you have no bucket list. Leap to adventure. Trust. It's all related. Be spontaneous. Stay open to surprises and unexpected opportunities. Trust us in the universe to keep you safe. Trust yourself. Your higher self, or what you like to call spirit, is connected to your guides. It's a fence, it's a link. They're like links to a fence that are constantly intertwined. The only thing that separates you is the body that you're in, and the forgetfulness that you get when you come here. There's a constant harmony between you and Spirit. There's a commitment between your guides, your loved ones, and you. It's a spiritual contract, but it's much more than that. It's a link to Source. This is just an experience you're having. Something that you can unpack like you would a vacation once you go back to the other realm. Things to look at, to explore, to see, to experience. The more you get in harmony with your guides and yourself, the more help you get figuring out what you need to do here. When, of course, the information is given. Some things you're here to experience. What would you have to unpack if you didn't? The idea is not to live in regret of when you figured things out, but to be grateful that you did figure it out, and to see what you can do to better live in the now once you have. How can you better be in harmony with the self? There is that beautiful, fruitful garden, the Nine of Coins. All those fruit ready to be picked. The banana, the cherries, the grapes, the pentacles. There it is, represented. Abundance is always here for you. And it's not always just abundance of things that you can collect. It's all the stuff that you've planted years ago. Things that you've acknowledged, the awakening that you've had. The things that aren't happening yet but will be very soon. All future things that you'll be planting. It's all there waiting for you. It's all here with you right now. By infusing love, compassion, and moving in those directions daily, you're actually contributing to the garden. This lush garden of you. Putting yourself back into balance. We have the card of balance and the card of balance. This is a card of personal balance. This is a card of finding it. Having the patience. Tapping into your guides. Knowing there's divine intervention available for you in the form of intuition. The High Priestess here. It's how to integrate all of those together. How to integrate your spiritual into your everyday life. So that it becomes one and the same. And not think of it as something odd or strange or something you have to integrate. You just become that person. That one. We've given you a lot in the last year, 2 years. To anybody who's been following this channel that long, we've been giving you a lot of information to go into. Jane's been the one communicating it through the voice of humanity. We've been working really hard together, all three of us, to bring the messages to you. To really go inside of yourself and find your inner light. To give you solitude when you needed it. To give you power and strength when you needed it. But always through introspection. Always through finding the wisdom to find your spiritual path. So that you can become your truest form of who you are. And we usually say Pisces, but it could be anybody. You are Pisces. This is a channel built by Jane for Pisces. There's a grander plan. You are one of the most open signs. One of the signs that is mostly to connect or really open to connecting to everything around them, seen and unseen. And the greater plan is that you go forth in life, living your best life, and at the same time, showing other people how it's done. Putting a new vibration into the world that helps it grow and awaken. It's always been the plan. To have a better balance, a better way. We hope that the readings this week, and all the weeks before that, and the weeks coming forward, will help you and guide you forward. We're just about done here. So we're going to leave you with this, and then let Jane get back to herself, and send all of us to you a lot of love, light, and blessings, as Jane says every day.